You do. It's the plant president herself, Wendy Santiago. Back again to bring you your midweek check-in of celebrity news. Let's dive right into it. Up first, the Met Gala was the talk of the town, with the theme being super fine, tailoring black style. Well, there were two women who were determined to sneak their way in. Let's watch.
Excuse me.
Hi guys, what are you wearing today?
Now I'm not interviewing them while they're being escorted out, ma'am.
So long.
How'd you get in here?
Well, one thing we learned from Sinners is that you must have an invitation. Let's move on.
Hailey Bailey was spotted out with a mystery man following the Met Gala. We love that for her. We'll follow up later when we have receipts on his identity. And while Hailey Bailey was probably getting to know somebody new, Kai Cenat was doing the complete opposite. He made sure to stand on business for his babe Gigi. Let's watch.
Have you ever heard of the artist Summer Joy?
Of course.
Is Kai saying of course when he has no idea who that is?
Actually,
No, hey, I did. I checked that he's his manager, right?
no. Summer Joy. It's like an indie singer.
Or Summer Joy.
Summer Joy. Look it up.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. All right, Summer.
It's me.
Oh, you're Summer. Oh, Gigi. You know who Gigi is? That's my wife.
Clock it.
I know how to
Excuse me.
Okay, can I introduce you to Gian?
Well, Summer, it looks like your joy and your luck just right now because Kai and Gigi are locked in. Let's move on.
It's in my subscription for a reason, okay? Because y'all, I'm so motherfucking hot right now. So I just got off the phone with Academics, okay? The video that's about to drop at 3 o'clock that I'm in, my new little guy friend or whatever, Academics is streaming with him, the video, okay? Cool, no problem.
If you're wondering where this is going, Gorgeous Doll has new beef with Future. And while we usually skip over the messy tea, we are completely here for this. Let's watch.
He's like, Gorgeous, I think you should talk to Academics. Like, I'm real cool with him, whatever. So Academics get on the phone. I said, look, you got me fucked up. Blah, 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 blah. I'm tweaking, right? He said, Future told me to go in on your ass. I said, oh, well, let me call you back.
She is a key, but she knows how to monetize her mess. Let's move on.
Listen, I know this is in my subscription. It's in my subscription because I'm warning y'all that it's about to be a cold day in hell.
I have my fur and my popcorn.
Because I'm about to put this man back on every motherfucking blog. You thought it was worse before? I'm gonna make it worse.
We will be tuning in.
And to unpack is why you believe the transsexual's experience is not one that deserves to be validated.
Yeah, and I'm similarly trying to unpack why you don't believe Rachel Dolezal's lived experience is one that.
Candace Owens and LGBTQ member Jason Lee got into a heated debate about transgenders, and it went viral. Let's listen.
No, I do. I understand, and that's the conflation where you're trying to unpack one topic by putting up
exactly
another. But we can't ask why a rhinoceros isn't an elephant. We're talking about an elephant, and the elephant in the room is that you have a skewed perception, in my opinion, about a transsexual's experience. And I'm simply asking, why do you feel like it doesn't deserve to be validated if that's how the person feels? Because you know what you guys do, and I'm gonna say you guys that have these strong opinions.
But I just have one person sitting
No,
here.
these strong opinions. No, it's people that you represent because you have very strong opinions. And what happens when it comes to the LGBT community is you'll conflate pedophilia by using children and gay, which are two different things.
Candace argues that if Rachel Dolezal cannot identify as a black woman, then a man or woman can't identify as the opposite sex. However, Jason Lee believes that Rachel Dolezal is insane and that a transgender identifying as the opposite sex is valid. Who do you agree with? Let's continue watching.
I'm not conflating here. Your argument is that if someone who is not clearly being born with a penis, for example, decides that in their lived experience, actually, no, they should have had a vagina, and so they're going to start living like they have a vagina and getting cosmetic procedures like they have a vagina, that suddenly I should respect that. I'm saying, okay, keep it consistent and say the exact same thing about Rachel Dolezal. You hesitate there. For some reason, you don't want to do that. And so,
no, I said she was crazy.
Exactly. So you have to keep it ideologically consistent. That's all I'm saying. But I'm saying to you, I'm consistent. Rachel is not a black woman. And a trans person can't just wake up one day and decide to be a woman. A man can't wake up one day and decide to be a woman because of lived experience. I'm sorry that I'm consistent, but you have to figure out why you're not.
These two clearly had a lot to say and ended up agreeing to disagree. You can watch the entire debate on Zeus Network. Let's move on.
My daughter just had a baby by a felon.
Evelyn Lozada was feeling spicy. She put on her yellow do-rag and issued a warning to Jennifer Williams if she keeps talking about her daughter, Shanice Hairston, having a baby with rapper The Game. Let's watch.
You won't be able to walk the streets of LA. You keep bringing my daughter up and who she's with. There's no.
That might actually be a threat. Let's move on.
You like sports?
I love, oh my God, I'm so glad you asked.
What's your favorite sport?
Basketball?
No way!
Yes way.
I was today years old when I found out that rapper Bia is the official director of moral support for the Boston Celtics. Let's watch.
I'm director of moral support for the Boston Celtics.
I need to 1v1 you. Oh my god.
Wait, time out. Nobody told you that?
I know you're shocked, Ria, but none of us knew. Absolutely none of us. But congratulations.
Oh.
How didn't you know that?
You work for the Celtics?
I'm an official hired director of moral support for the Boston Celtics.
What? How do I get that for the Rockets?
This concludes your midweek check-in of celebrity news with me, the player president, Winnie Santiago. Be sure to meet me back here on Friday for your Friday viral video. Signing out.